me, I appreciated that very much. I appreciated the entire choir group who stood against the policy and told me to wear it anyway. They told me to wear the shirt. You had to hear from the principal's daughter to tell me to wear the shirt. Right. It says something. It should tell you something.
And what shirt do they want you to wear?
The principals or the students?
The principal. What?
The principal was bound by the policy. Apparently, it's what's coming from him. He's bound by policy, and I understand that. So as a teacher, it's a dress code. I should have let them know, but to me, it would not have made a difference. They would have said no either way. They could have talked about it, but what would it have done?
Right.
What would it have done? They already say there's a strict dress code. Why? We're entertaining people who enjoy the show anyway. Somebody shook my hand for wearing the shirt. An audience member who I never met turned out to be one of the students' moms who really appreciated what I did. It shows that this is the beginning of something.
And earlier, when we were filming your principal, he had made a comment that he just didn't have time to talk to you about whether or not
the decision was sprung on him. But decisions like this may mean policy for him, but it may mean life or death for another. And by another, I mean another who looks like me, adult or young. And
what would you like to see change here at
what I would like
St.
to
Francis?
see is a lot of these strict rules that show how we express ourselves. I want that changed. For policies like this, it's not that I don't appreciate the choir group or how it went. It's just a policy that needs to be changed. It's just one policy about how I express myself. If it's on the north side, it's going to come to the south side eventually. It's not just for certain schools. This is a big thing that needs to be addressed. And really, how are they addressing it? We get 1 month for Black History Month and we barely get to celebrate it? I'm Black every month. That doesn't change. My thing is, you can feel it when you walk into this school. They may not have experienced something like that, but who's to say how they feel? I'm Black. I feel completely different.
Right.
And it's not just because I'm Black. It's because of the experiences of us Black people that we've gone through. That's what we've gone through. See, I'm traumatized. I'm shaking because I'm afraid to stand up for what I believe in. That's not okay. I shouldn't have to be afraid to stand up against people that I used to be friends with. If they don't agree with me, then they're not my friends. They don't respect what I believe in. I had family here today who stood behind me. That choir group in there, some of my friends that I never thought would stand by me, and they did. That tells you something. If they can agree with the policy, who's the real enemy here?
Right. And the school system said if you wear the shirt that you currently have on, you cannot graduate. Originally.
That threat wasn't made originally. Before I walked out, it was made. And it scared me. Some of the students heard it and they were like, whoa. And they were like, wear it anyway.
Graduation day is June 10th?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like people to know?
For once in my life, I feel like I'm able to represent something other than my grades, other than how I look. I'm able to represent my people, and that's what I'm going to keep on doing to the end of the line. Cool.
He knows that it's supposed to be informal. And if he had a conversation with me ahead of time, he could have talked to him. He showed up with his shirt on, knowing that he's outside the dress code. I don't know why he chose to do that.
But you got a t-shirt on underneath, you can button up all the way, there's no tie, there's nothing else. How is it completely formal though?
You would wear that to just any high-end business meeting. That is formal to you.
Okay, there we go, business casual. That's what it's called.
You can walk into any business and claim that is business casual. Correct. That is not formal. What you're wearing is not formal, so you cannot say what he needs to be wearing is formal.
If he put a button up over it, if he didn't even close the button up, if he put a button, as long as you put a collar on it,
that's not formal to me. I can show you what formal is.
And he actually looks nice shoes.
He has real nice shoes.
Yeah, he looks real nice. There's nothing vulgar. There's no hard language.
That was
And it's making a stance.
And
Yeah,
if
they did it like
it
this.
requires everything that's happening right now in this world, it's how offensive it is to a black person to say, we cannot accept you, you cannot come in this space because you are proud to be a black
Do you agree
man.
that black education, black lives, black voices, do you believe they matter? So would you let me say it on a shirt?
Okay, so would you let him wear the shirt if I went like that?
Because okay, so what if it's
Not the words. I got a
So
question.
let me ask you a question since we're debating on things. What do you know about me?
I don't know much about you.
You're absolutely don't. I'm
what I
from
want to
Milwaukee.
know.
I went to MTS. I went to Milwaukee.
And I know
taught
that
at
we're
Milwaukee
standing here
Vincent.
because you wouldn't allow her to wear the shirt.
Because of, very simply, it's outside the dress code. You're making assumptions that you know nothing about.
I got a question.
So does anybody else in the school feel like Black Lives Matter?
We went through a lot.
My daughter was in the march 100%.
All voices.
Has anybody made it?
Because I'm in the march. My family hates what I do.
If nobody is upset,
Who pointed it out?
nobody is even offended by
Who pointed it out? Who pointed it out, sir? Who pointed it out? Who's got the problem with it? Huh?
The choir director pointed it out.
Okay.
Who did?
The choir.
And?
The choir director.
So
I'm
what?
assuming it's the choir director that has a problem with Black Lives Matter. Because that shirt is not offending anybody, and if you are offended by that shirt, you clearly have an issue with what is on that
Nobody's
shirt.
offended by the shirt.
So you took her thought. You took her thought over his
Where
thought?
did the compromise come in though? Because at first you said no, then it turned into you can wear it for the last song. Because if y'all don't let him wear the shirt eventually, why couldn't he wear it the whole time?
If he can wear it to school all the time, why can't he wear it to this formal dance?
What's not formal about it?
Nobody's being hurt.
What's political about it?
It's a shirt all over the road or not.
Everybody has the same role.
A concert?
Where's Tevin?
Are you saying he's on stage with a shirt on?
I seen the picture. You couldn't even see the shirt. He's behind two other people. So what's the problem? Again, what? What's the problem?
I'm talking about the color of the shirt.
Do you not see what that kid got on?
Am I distracting nobody? No.
You shouldn't have to wear it under a clip. That's why
I'm sorry.
got no
You shouldn't have to censor.
Why do you have to cover it up?
You shouldn't have to censor yourself for being
This boy got on a beater under his. Sorry. Why do you have to button his shirt up? If this man's over here got a beater under his shirt unbuttoned, whole tattoo showing. That's appropriate though.
That's not what
That's what he got on right now. That's how he walked out the building. That's how he.
There's nothing going on.
They blame me who for bringing. No, y'all want to blame somebody for them being out here. Y'all can blame me because I'm the one who called them up because I don't play that. My school did the same stuff to me. He was offended.
Have you heard about the Burlington School District?
Do you believe that Black Lives Matter? That I need you as a white man to be our ally and advocate for him. Advocate hardcore for him because being a black man in St. Francis in a predominantly white neighborhood, this shit right here is white supremacy. Let me guess if that part teacher's right. That is white supremacy happening right here in our faces. That young black man is allowed to stand tall and proud for being a black man. For being a white man, you have so much privilege and power right now to make an influence on his life. If you fail him right now, this is only going to further solidify that there's white supremacy in school. It's everywhere. Yes, I'm just very upset because I'm also
and if that's wrong, your tattoo should be shown.
This shit would drive me nuts.
I went to predominantly black school. I went to Madison. I was the
And Madison's one of the racist cities in this damn state.
1,600.
That don't mean shit.
Kids.
Oh, yeah, no, that whole damn town.
get it. Tevin, as I've said, I love Tevin like he's my own kid. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's all
When
they just
Tevin
say to
didn't
get
show
out
up
of shit
to
when
any
I
of his
don't
classes
like it. They
last
know they
semester, I went to his gym. I said, Tevin, I need you to start coming to class. I need you to graduate. This is what I need you to accomplish. So you can move on with life and be successful.
I love that. I need you to advocate for it. You are the ally here.
Do I treat you like you're my own kid?
There's a question of the policy. You said you the policy.
If we want to talk about the policy, we can talk about the policy. That I have no problem with. Again, when we talk about it, the truth is, I didn't have any time to address the policy before the concert because we never had that conversation.
What's the difference between then and now? I was black then, I'm black now. What's the difference?
It's got nothing to do with you being black.
This is what I'm saying.
I understand that, but it has nothing to do with it. It has to do with formality.
No one had a problem with it when I
Stop the formality. It's about the humanity. Where's the humanity? Who cares about a policy? He's not hurting anybody.
Keep it simple.
Is it policy or preference? Because the choir director said it was a liability. He didn't say it was a policy. So which one is it? Is it a policy, a liability, or a preference? I'm not running because black people have been compromising for way too long.
So then you understand
I do.
that I'm doing what I believe is right.
And I never asked you not to. Did I ever ask you not to?
No, we're good.
Love you to death. That's it. That's where we are. That's where we're at. I understand, and I didn't ask you. Right?
You asked me to submit to it.
The principal and the choir director stayed. We didn't have to change the policy.
Tevin, am I letting you walk across the stage?
You have not. After you made me part of it.
Oh, just bring it. You made a statement.
My main
Definitely made a statement. This is a bummer.
When you're saying I'll let you wear the shirt at the last song, it's basically saying not really. What difference did it make? They all came up and stood right in front of you. Can't take my stood right in front of you. So basically, there was no point of wearing the shirt. So if that's the case, why did you come? You're basically if it is not the people who told me I couldn't wear the shirt. It is the reason why I couldn't wear this shirt. If you won't let me wear this shirt on one last song, what is it to the entire program?
What's the program?
And my problem is not with you, it's with the policy.
With the
But if you stand with it, you stand with them. You stand with them. I'm just making it clear.
Wrong is wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
Speak, Black King.
So we won't leave until this message is delivered. Period. Okay. That's fine. You're angry. That's fine. You feel threatened. That's okay. We're not trying to be threatened. We're not trying to threaten you. We're just trying to make a point. That is all. That is all.
He looking in his eyes. He looking in his eyes, and he's, sometimes you see threatening in the eyes. That's all he saw. That's what he was seeing.
Here's what I will say to everybody that's here. All right? The mistake, I will admit that if I had more time, probably a different decision would have been made. I would acknowledge that. I would acknowledge that mistake. Listen. So what we will do is Tevin and I will have a conversation. We will work on fixing a policy and making it so that it is representative of all of my students. Good job. All of the kids that go to school here. What I don't want anybody leaving here thinking is that any of my kids, and I call them all my kids because they're all my kids. None of my kids should ever feel like they don't fit in my school, they don't belong in my school, their voices are not heard. So I don't, and I'm not saying this because there's cameras on me, I don't give a shit about none of that. The reality is I love these dudes like they're my own, 100%.
Okay.
And that's the truth. So my heart broke when I had to tell Tevin no. And I probably made the wrong call. It is what it is. I'm a human being. I got my own shit going on right now. So I made a mistake. So y'all gonna have to give me a break.
Hold on a minute.
I'm gonna work with him.
Hold on a minute.
Try to fix it.
So the policies say what again?
It's a formal event.
And it says what about the shirt?
That it should be a formal white, all white shirt. So that's the decision that I went off of. Again, I did not have a lot of time to make a call. I probably made the wrong call.
Thank you for admitting that.
Worked on fixing that to make it right.
But we want to know you
Apologize to those. That
If
was going
Tevin
on.
would have said to me, "Lou, I don't have a white button on," I would have taken this one off my back and given him this one.
So if it didn't
have those words on it, could he have wore that all white t-shirt?
Yeah, 100%. If it didn't
But
have
it's not
any words,
formal.
the words, the word.
That's still a t-shirt.
But it's still a t-shirt. He said button down.
Why would you say you can't graduate? What does graduation have to do with any of that?
Ignored the policy.
So the conversation we had was about the
Listen up.
So the conversation was the event for graduation again is another formal event. I need to be able to trust my students that they're going to show up and follow the policy. We had to have students in the past that didn't follow the policy. They were not allowed to participate in graduation. So that was the conversation that Tevin and I were having was, I need to be able to trust you to be able to follow the formality of that event.
Do you check every student what they're wearing under their gown?
Yes.
Every single student?
Every single student. We've had white students that were not.
I don't believe that. You don't do that. That hasn't been done.
If we get him a button-down formal shirt to wear to graduation, that is a formal shirt that can be worn with a tie that has that on it, he can wear it for graduation. All right.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
That doesn't make sense. That was never part of our conversation.
You repeat that? You say that out loud?
Fist up for Silent Shaw. We here as a support. So let's get this straight. Young man, was you told that this was a formal event?
Yes.
Be honest.
Yeah, all 3 years. But I wasn't, as his guardian. I specifically asked him, and I said, regular shirt, whatever.
You asked the principal or you asked your son?
The teacher. The teacher.
And the teacher said anything?
What came out his mouth was a white shirt, just any white shirt, black pants.
So what would you like to see? Like, if you have a conversation with your principal, what you trying to see out the policy? Because that's
freedom of speech, that is it. I'm just wearing a shirt with words on it that represent what I believe in. That is it. No one had a problem with it when I was up there. No one. As a matter of fact, one of the audience members came up and shook my hand and told me thank you. No one had a problem with it.
So
the show was for them to entertain.
So
they
maybe
seemed pretty entertaining to me.
Say that.
My problem is not you. My problem is not them. I love all of it. But I stand for something I believe in more.
Yeah. Say that.
Come on, talk.
It's not just this. It's not just this year. It's not a Tevin thing.
Say that.
Brother, I just didn't appreciate that. I didn't. I get it.
So let him graduate.
You're bound by something in soul.
So you can't graduate?
Systemic racism has to die.
We really don't need to touch stuff and all that because that doesn't do anything. That doesn't say anything for what's been going on.
Hello.
I want to hear how he's going to fix it.
Hello.
I've had 3 kids go here, and all of them have experienced the same thing, and all of them are black. My kids in the classroom, and they're getting ready to watch a movie, and don't turn the lights off. They might not be able to see Evander. These microaggressions continue non-stop. I am the first black officer in Cudahy. There's never been another one, and there won't. There's not one in St. Francis, in South Milwaukee, and I got forced out. Because I kept things in order, but you couldn't have a black guy doing it. So I don't need to hear how righteous you think you are or being now and stuff like that. Come on, I know too many things and I've been here too long. So I need this
Silence! I've been here for 4 years as a student, and I have never heard any ounce of racism.
As a parent, he have children that go here. This young man is a student. Why don't you create a committee where parents and students have say-so in policy time?
What's the name of the committee? What is it?
So once a month, I pull my African American students together when we were in person. We haven't been able to do it with the pandemic.
Okay.
But we would pull them together and we would meet with the superintendent and we would talk about what's going on in the school, how we can make things better, how we can make it more comfortable.
Okay, then can you put Tevin? Is Tevin involved in that?
Let's just be honest. Tevin was not involved. Yeah, but we do that.
You said African
I don't have kids. So not every African. I got like.
How do the students know about this opportunity? I'm a college student, so I'm interested. How do they know about that opportunity?
I would ask them personally.
Okay, do you ask every single African American student individually?
No, he don't.
Okay.
He don't. But listen,
I can't have
who's teaching this? You or part of the
and the superintendent of the school.
Is that a white person? Is there any, you guys have people? No teachers.
No African American.
No teachers, but we do have some.
You have African American.
We do have.
Listen, it's really important.
That's the important part. Where they get their education. Who are they getting their education from?
I've never seen them anywhere else. They're predominantly white.
All white. You can say all white.
So obviously social justice is an issue. Principal, Mike, obviously social justice is an issue.
For sure. Yeah. So let me I guess explain it this way. So when I'm hiring for teachers, I just had a math position. I did not have a single African American.
I gotta apply. I understand.
Right? You know what I mean? Like I can't
But the
hire
small
people that
things
don't
you can
talk.
do, like Tevin as Lee or him and a few others here.
But
That's why y'all here. They told me he couldn't graduate.
Oh, so he can't graduate?
He's graduated, but they told me.
But that's why we came, because there was a threat. Y'all keep wearing a shirt. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Tevin, you got some black, little black friends that's younger than you, that's 11th grade, and 10th grade, and 9th grade. So then that's what you should be talking to. Because if they friends with him, then they know about the black line. They know about it.
I know.
I'm just saying so.
So
Yeah, you maybe you should speak.
a guy that I went to high school with in Madison, he said, I want your kid to come to my school. He goes here as a former student of mine from Vincent. I said, hey, I want your kid to come to school. I'm going in 5 or 6 because this area is predominantly I'm graduating
To bring up
that are not white to come to school. That's my school.
But what I will say is, what it is it got to be a climate change, because you can look at your students and you can tell that they are, they're very uncomfortable around black people. They're, I don't want to call your students racist, but a couple of them that said a couple things. This to be real quick. It has to be some type of ethnicity, some type of culture, diversity trend. I mean, because if you don't have black teachers, if you don't have black teachers, you don't have many black students. He feels like he feels when he walks in his school, he has hasn't died until that's how he was talking. I was so y'all gotta make them feel comfortable. And the way you make them feel comfortable, I'm just telling you. You got some parents, you said African Americans. I mean, you're like, they'll be ecstatic when you ain't got the they'll be ecstatic to run it like this for these young something like that, you know?
That's what Olivia said. Come here, Olivia. Make some noise for Olivia. Olivia said.
What? Just to clarify what I said earlier, I have never. I meant to say that I've never seen it. I'm sure it's happened. I just want to say. And I did tell Tevin that if Tevin isn't graduate, if Tevin doesn't walk the stage, I don't want to walk the stage either.
But your own daughter stood against the policy. That should tell you something, shouldn't it?
That's your
that entire choir. That's our daughter. Entire choir group was oh, that's even worse. That's our daughter. The entire choir group was willing to support me. Not saying that you couldn't, but you stood by the policy. Policy and saying that I should be restricted to wearing something that they want me to wear. Formal. It's not against you. But this is my point. I'm making it. They're with me too. And so are they. Change is gonna happen. Whether you're on board with it or not, I don't know. So this is what we want. And it's not okay. And it's not just on the north side, it's coming to the south.
Say that. South side. Say that.
Change is coming.
Change is coming.
Are you on board?
Hey, listen up.
You're willing to just sit down and let this happen. Come on.
Let's listen up.
So what I will say.
Hey, over there, listen up, y'all, listen up.
Hey, Tevin is a revolutionary.
Tevin is a revolutionary. Olivia is a revolutionary.
Principal Mike, there's only one thing that you should do to make this thing right.
Be a revolutionary.
And that's let Tevin speak at the graduation.
Hell yeah!
I want front row seats.
So,
there you go.
Sit up, y'all.
what I am 100% willing to be a part of is change. 100%.
Okay.
I want change for the better of every single person that attends my school, is a part of the community, is a part of Milwaukee. Again, I'm a Milwaukee dude. It's where I'm from. So I get it. I'm 100%.
We found cost.
Let him speak.
I'm 100% in favor of change and everybody feeling like they have a voice and they have power and they're an important part of what we do. 100% in favor of all of that. Tevin and I can 100% have a conversation about him speaking at graduation and about the changes that we need to make.
I think the conversation is being had right now, Principal Mike. Give Tevin speaker now.
Tevin will get to speak at graduation.
Shirt on.
Go ahead, y'all gotta wear a black shirt.
revolutionary. It's gotta change sometime. It's changing now. Yeah. Congrats.
All right, principal.
Said they know who we are.
TPR, TPR.
They know who we are.
TPR, TPR.
TPR, TPR.
TPR.
Hey, so thank you, Principal Mike.
Yeah.
Y'all make some noise for this Black King Tevin.